Alright, I'm gonna try to beat that boss. Just to get some experience. I know these past few, like, sessions has just been me constantly grinding, but...
That's not entirely true. We saved Yukiko.
That's true. Oh, you remember her name. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I'm getting a little better.
Let's see.
I told Chris to just randomly hop him whenever he was ready.
Start screaming. Just stick with Titan, I guess. It's just a bigger version of one of the common enemies.
There's one enemy.
Yeah. I see him. Yeah, I was literally looking at that guy while editing right before this call, but a small version.
Okay.
Just one enemy left. Persona.
It's funny, I've been playing this other SMT game called Devil Survivor. It's on the 3DS, and my demons are much more better than the personas that I have currently right now. So before like you came in, I looked at my demons, I'm just like, what the fuck kind of build is this?
So like they're like much stronger like from the get-go.
No, I've been playing it a little bit more. Because I only play this during when we record.
That just did a fucking shitload of damage. That was like 2 hits and like more than half of the health is gone.
Yeah, that was...
It's a big, tough boy.
Tough old boy. Maybe I should have just guarded with her.
Persona.
Yeah, she's gonna be our healing. Oh, okay. I said she's our healing, and then she gets the shit kicked out of her.
And I heard like a scream in there.
The same people can't scream. Look at this guy's arms. They're like so tiny compared to his sleeves.
Yeah.
His mighty sleeves.
He's probably a very corrupt king.
Probably, like Shrek the Third.
Yeah, Shrek the Third, where Shrek becomes king and he becomes like a tyrant.
And destroys the land.
Yeah, he starts making ridiculous requests from his people.
Makes the entire place a swamp.
Yeah.
Have you ever like
the entire
seen
place is a
Schaefer
swamp.
on YouTube?
Schaefer?
Yeah. I think it's like Schaeferillas or something. It's
yeah,
really...
yeah, that guy. I always just pronounce his YouTube channel like blah, or something like that because it's a hard name to say.
Yeah, he has like that crab guy from Mona.
Yeah, and from Mona. From Moana.
Yeah.
You just accidentally made a Rich Alvarez reference. Haha, I remember from Mona. Remember from Mona?
No, actually.
Oh, it's just a stupid blooper that everybody kept spamming in the comments, and then Rich was like, "Oh, I'm gonna make a minute from Mona compilation." Oh, anyways. No, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, what's Rich Alvarez been up to right now?
Matt is working on something, but Richie and Chris were part of it, but they're off it now. Just because of conflicts with the schedule and all that.
Oh no.
Richie occasionally does a live stream. That's about it.
Well, that's good.
He said in videos that he doesn't have a video job anymore, but he also said he's happy with his job, so it's all cool.
That's good at least.
Yeah.
He just does this stuff for fun now.
He's happily married, and every once in a while he has a good job, happily married, and every once in a while he checks in on YouTube. It's probably better this way.
Yeah.
I still, like I said, I make fun of Richie probably way too much.
We all do.
To be considered like a good fan still, but I like I said, I actually do have respect for the guy, unlike a lot of people I used to follow online and make fun of.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't hate Doug Walker at all, but when I make fun of him, I will say it's probably not as loving as when I do it to Richie.
I feel like for me, it's like iDubbbz. I only followed him for a little bit, and then Ethan H3H3.
Yeah, I can't
anymore.
iDubbbz, I think, is capable of making good videos still. I was just saying, like, I liked his documentary Full Force, and then he made the second one, which I think was called The Ice Cream Man. Am I cut out still?
No, you're good.
Okay. And I liked that one, but not nearly as much. It felt a lot less focused than iDubbbz's first documentary.
I just remember, like, watching a few of his... Oh, why am I using that move? I just found, like, a few of his videos I just didn't enjoy it. Maybe I'm just a loser. But
I think people gave him too much props after the Content Cop, and they thought he was, like, this great person who takes down all of the annoying people on YouTube with Content Cop, and it's just like, no, they were just kind of entertaining videos. And
yeah, honestly, like, I think I mainly not I found him. Like, I started watching his videos with the Content Cop stuff, but after that I just didn't care.
I started watching him when he did Kickstarter crap, and I liked it at first, but after a while I actually found him annoying. And then he kind of, so I stopped watching him, and then he kind of resurfaced in the Filthy Frank videos. Because he was in the hair cake video, he was in the human cake video, and then he was like in a few others with them. And then I found he was still doing Kickstarter crap. I felt that his videos had improved significantly. I thought that I wasn't annoyed by him anymore. And yeah, for me, it's just like he doesn't upload a lot of good videos, but every once in a while he has a good one. He's got. I think he puts a lot of effort into his work. But while he's working on the big projects, he releases some shit just to keep his channel alive. Like, he did a video where he was talking about nuts.
Nuts.
Yeah, he got like a can of mixed nuts, and he just checked how. He just checked on how many, like, of a certain type of nut he had. It was, like, really uninteresting. And I kind of, like... It's just his sense of humor. He'll pick really weird topics to do a video on like that. He has those Save the Squirrels videos. But yeah, it probably works for some people. It doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, I can see that. For me, what I'm thinking about right now is just like, okay, just fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Right.
But I do think he still makes good videos. It just like, I just think they take a while. That's it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's obviously just an audience for it.
Yeah. H3H3. I don't really care about any of the controversial shit with him. It's just he doesn't really make videos anymore. He does a 2-hour-long podcast with like little to no editing.
Yeah, and I don't find them funny at all anymore. I
Yeah,
used to
I don't
watch a lot
either.
of them, but then it just kept becoming like just fart shit piss.
But they used to be like more condensed too. Like I understand. Like I'm one to talk. We're recording these videos, and they don't have a lot of editing in them, and they're an hour long. But it's
Let's
like,
be honest, we're all losers. We're never going to be as successful as them.
but at
they
the
ever
same,
will.
oh yeah, I know. But at the same time, it's like on top of doing stuff like this, I do make videos on my Movie Makal channel. The Dungeons and Ducky shows has a lot of editing in it. The Makal and Zatches have a lot of editing in it. And even something like this, I do edits for the Persona 4 videos, and I do find them very enjoyable to listen back to. But with H3H3, it's just like all he has is this 2 to 3 hour long podcast that he's releasing. And there's just like, I don't know, like it. Yeah, I guess you have to really like Ethan to get into it, because there's not much to the editing. There's not much to like any. It's just. I preferred it when he was making videos that looked like they took time to put together, you know?
Yeah.
And I get it, they have a kid now, they're going through some shit right now, but everyone's going for shit during Corona.
Mm-hmm.
Someone else's turn.
I don't like have any issue with Ethan on like some of the because people hate Ethan for like personal reasons, and I don't feel that way about him. I just don't. I kind of miss his old videos. That's about it.
Yeah, I kind of miss those old videos too, but oh boy.
But it's okay. It's okay though. Like I don't think he's a shitty person because he's not making videos like anymore. I don't know why so many people want him to fail. I think that it gets a little aggressive. But I definitely agree that his videos are not good anymore.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's just like, I think like one of the big things people hate on him was like he focused so much on that the podcast that when he finally came back, he only came back to like release some mobile game, and it was like the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, but after the mobile game, he did release some more videos. But he was like for a little bit of time putting more stuff out there.
Yeah.
And then he stopped again.
Welcome home.
Oh man.
Hello, Nanako. She can't wait for the vacation. What are we watching right here? I'm guessing
Vacation's gonna get canceled. The dad's gonna be too busy.
That's true. He's watching a game. She's watching a game show. This is the most intense game show in the world.
What type of game show is it? Do they answer questions?
Probably, or they just stare off.
It's a Jimmy Neutron trivia night.
Oh man, like just put me in there, I'd win for sure.
Yeah. What was the name of the episode where Hugh thought he was the only person left on the planet?
The episode when Jimmy Neutron goes to ISIS.
Oh boy.
That's the one with the nanobots.
Yeah, it was the one with the nanobots. I think it was like the second or was it the first one with the nanobots?
It was the first one because I think they had like one eye. Yeah, they did have one eye.
Yeah,
And
that's
the
right.
other
They had
ones,
two
they
eyes
had
in the
two.
sequel. I wish they would have added an eye for every time they appeared on screen again.
Oh my god. Golden Week starts tomorrow.
Golden.
Maybe I should have spent some more time grinding, but it's like, whatever. I'll get to it when I get to it.
You've defeated that boss, right?
Yeah, I got it. My characters didn't level up, but they got a lot of experience.
You're gonna want to chatter about Golden Week, but don't forget the first foremost, your students. That's how he sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Your duty is to study. You don't have time to fool around, alright? Do not misunderstand what freedom means. It does not mean that you can live without taking responsibility for your actions and murders.
This guy's murdered somebody. Look at them teeth.
Look at that vein.
Oh my
Even,
god.
what the fuck does that say? Pythagoras? Next order of business midterms are coming up next week. The results will be posted to humiliate the low-scoring losers.
What a
I will
fucking
personally,
piece of shit.
I will personally show up at your house and throw shit in your windows.
I will personally email everybody you know and love these test answers.
I will make a giant print of it and hang it on the side of the building. What if that guy got kidnapped by the Midnight Channel, but then just like no one came in to save him?
No one gave a shit. Where did he go? The teacher just turned into this child. That's awful. Once Golden Week's over, midterms will be coming up soon. No, I'm willing myself to not think about it. I'm going to enjoy my days off. That's a good plan.
Be more serious. It's an awkward way to phrase that.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do, Stuart, if someone approached you at school and told you to be more serious?
Fucking roundhouse kick them.
Senpai is a word that the internet has ruined.
Yeah.
It's become very uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's unfortunately. It seems you need some sort of opportunity to become closer. Okay, well, hello. I can't start my stuff with her yet.
Stuff with her. Hey, wait, it's that kid. Let's check it on our friend.
No, my social link. There it is. Wait,
All right. Does he say something different? Let's talk to him again.
oh, the clubs are already recruiting. I guess the only club I'll be in is the Going Home Club.
I think he said that last. Yeah. Okay, it's not new. All right, put him into the trash can.
Do you hear audio on your end? Like music?
I do not right now, but I did before.
Okay, because I turned it down like really low.
I mean, if you want to turn it back, I don't know if this is going to be better. Unfortunately, I won't tell you for a while since like we record so much in advance. How many episodes? Because this is like episode 10 or 11 now, right? And I'm at it in episode 5.
They're the same. I think they're the same girl, but with
They
different
could
hair.
they could be twins.
They could be. I'm just trying to find one of my classmates or one of my social link people. That's why I'm just dicking around right now.
So you can bully the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And you get your social points to go up because at least it's a social interaction.
It's raining. Let's see. Where is the library? Or I could go into town. Nothing really to do on rainy days. I think... Oh god, it's been a while. Counselor's office.
What's a YouTube channel that you have like consistently really enjoyed? We're talking about like YouTubers that we used to like, and we think their quality went downhill. But who's someone that you've been watching for like almost a decade?
Some
that
call
you
me
just-
Johnny.
I've seen some Call Me Johnny's videos, not his recent ones, but I liked his old ones. I never focused too much on him.
Yeah, I really like his stuff.
For me, it's probably Your Movie Sucks. I hate everything too. I like those two a lot. I like Ralph the Movie Maker a lot as well, but I have to say, I think like for the last year, his videos have been kind of lacking. I don't know what's with him lately.
What's happened to I Hate Everything? He hasn't uploaded in a while.
I think he uploaded like a week or two ago.
Or I mean, like when he did his 13 Reasons Why, it took a long ass time. What happened?
He has a channel called Jar Media, and they have a pretty big podcast on there. He actually shows his face on that podcast.
What?
He also does Sardonicast. He keeps like
shows his face.
Yeah, he keeps it as like a joke on I Hate Everything that his face keeps getting hidden. So even if there's a video where he shows his face, but on the podcast it just doesn't care. I mean, creepy people already kind of like doxed him and put his pictures online because
fucking god.
Because if you try to hide your face, people are gonna do that because people are fucking losers. I really like his videos though. I feel like they still just have like tons of effort put into them, and they're very enjoyable to watch. Your Movie Sucks. His content has definitely evolved a lot, but I really like it still. And Ralph the Movie Maker, every once in a while he makes something that I really like. I really like him podcast, but I think his videos lately. Do you even know who Ralph the Movie Maker is?
Yeah, and you're starting to cut out. Very not good.
I don't know why that keeps happening to me. I don't really know what the deal is.
I think you just might need to get a new microphone.
I don't think it's the microphone, no. I don't see why it would be the microphone. I record stuff with it for hours and my audio doesn't cut out. I think it has to be an internet thing.
Actually, okay, are you using the app or are you using the actual, like, web browser?
I'm using the app right now.
I think the web browser worked last time.
It did work. Okay, should I get out and just, like, rejoin?
Yeah, go for it. It'll just be me for, like, a few seconds.
Alright.
Alright, hey guys, it's just me. So, Michael's a loser, and he won't hear this for, like, a year or so. Is that him? I don't know. Cure's dizzy and down. I only have 3. I'm just gonna buy a bunch of stuff right now. And that was a bunch of stuff I bought. Hooray.
Hi.
Well, that was the best introduction ever.
Okay. Can you hear me alright?
Yep. Can hear you just fine right now.
Ooh, cool.
Very cool.
Awesome balls.
Awesome sauce.
Oh. Did you see any of the Animaniacs reboot?
I think we talked about this last time. The only ones I really watched was just the what is it? The one where like they're doing like this huge musical or whatever, and like there's like a bunch of the Animaniacs. I guess there's like a billion clones or something, and they're attacking the other people, and just like sending them off to jail or something. I don't know.
I haven't seen that one. I've only seen 2 episodes. I also watched one of the segments from another one with because I heard there was only one segment that had the old characters in it, and they're all fucking dead.
That's what happened.
Uh, yes and no. They cop out at the end, but they for a while it's like, oh yeah, they all died. But they do a cop out because I
Eh.
don't like that they didn't bring the other segments back. I think that there are some that could have gotten cut out. Like I don't really give a shit about Buttons and Mindy, but um Feathers was fucking funny. That had to go. Slappy was funny. That had to go. Don't get it. I don't know why they didn't bring those back.
I don't get it either. I feel like I'm the biggest loser
Sure, there's like
right
a
now.
reason. I'm sure there's a reason, but it's just like I don't know. Like I think that they picked the 2 best to bring back, but I don't think that they carry the show. It would have been worse if they picked 2 others to come back instead of them, but
Yeah. What, they don't bring the Animaniacs?
it's kind
They
of
just bring like Mr. Hippopotamus back, the most beloved and cherished character on the show.
bring the hippos and Chicken Boo back. Those are the 2 that carry it.
Mm-hmm. I feel like this episode
And Mime
is just going to
Time.
be
Mime
me.
Time makes a comeback.
This episode me is just going to be like walking around because there's nothing to do right now.
You're just trying to find someone you have a social link with.
I was trying to, and I was trying to find like the library, but I don't think there's a library in this one. I think I have to like read at home.
Like
Yeah, I do. Okay, I have Persona 5 on my mind because of course I do. In terms of
Like-
that.
like the conversation episodes. I don't mind those at all.
Yeah.
The only reason I was complaining about the one that I'm editing right now is because I cut out so frequently.
No, I'm just blaming myself.
um Sell the smoky quartz. Smell the blue quartz.
All right.
I had 3 more blue quartz.
No, there's a ramen shop that I could spend time at to just try to increase some of my stats.
All right.
Right here. And on rainy days, it's best to eat there because you get a lot of stat boosts. So here I am just eating, enjoying with this guy with his suspicious-looking mustache.
Okay. The guy with the glasses. I was like more drawn to like the weird glasses that you can't see through.
Yeah.
Anime characters always have glasses you can't see through.
Mm-hmm. What's kind of cool in the, I think Persona 4 Golden animation, there's an original character on here. It's this guy's daughter. Oh, my understanding changed. Nice. Oh, great.
Understanding change. You have accepted God.
There we go. Yeah, right here. It says, I... Why the hell? I heard about you from my daughter. So you're a transfer student. My daughter said you're cool. So she's mentioned, like, all the time by him, but she's never in this game. So her name's Aika. Unfortunately, she's out right
He's living
now.
a double life.
Yeah, so are you saying are you saying he's actually Aika in disguise?
I think that he is a stalker who stalks younger people and then says, "Oh yeah, my daughter told me all about you."
That is fucking awful. But let's go with it.
That's his story. That's his legacy.
Cash inside was stolen.
By an earth mover. What?
The vehicle, which was abandoned at the scene, had been reported stolen by a local contractor. Since the culprit was able to act quickly before the security guards arrived on the scene, the police have...
What did the police do? Nanako, shut up. I'm trying to listen.
That's late.
Who cares? Oh, who could that be? Michael, who do you think it is?
The dad saying he's gonna be late.
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Who is spamming the group chat right now?
Okay. Alright.
Poor Nanako. I feel bad for her.
Someone on your end, Stuart?
Huh?
Give you the phone.
Days off.
Okay, yeah. I called it. He's upset.
Hello?
Ran.
Sorry, but I'm gonna be late tonight. Make sure you lock up.
I
before
guess
you go
it
to
really
sleep.
sucks because I think he's like detective guy. So like they really need him on this case, and it's out of his doing,
And,
Yeah.
his powers,
off on the
control.
4th and the 5th. One of the younger guys got sick, and, well, that case he's handling, we can't just let it sit.
Yes, you can.
Looks like I'm the only one who can take over for
Well,
him.
then again, we don't really know exactly what the case is. You know what I mean, Michael?
I suppose so.
That's how it
That
goes.
sucks,
This
asshole.
is on you all of a sudden.
I mean, eventually when we get to Dojima's social link, it gets pretty deep
Would you mind
with what he's going
comforting her for
through.
me? Thanks. All right then. See you.
What?
Nothing.
Who's
Um,
spamming in the group chat?
I don't know. I just heard the sound effect going off, but I didn't
Interesting.
see any new messages, so I thought it would be from your end.
There is a test on Monday next week. Study? Study? First, what I'm gonna do is go outside and see who's out here.
You were supposed to comfort Nanako, and you just left her alone in the house.
Mm-hmm.
They're always a different person out here, or what?
Yeah, like that guy. I don't give a shit right now. Okay.
What's he have to say?
He's got the exclamation over his head. Is that strength? Yep.
Yo.
Yo.
Yeah, that guy from soccer. Should you
what
spend the evening with?
Instead of studying or comforting Nanako, I just leave. We just sit here,
Spend a lovely evening with Asuka.
talk. It's
How do I say it?
I think his name's Daisuke.
Daisuke.
It might be Daisuke. I don't know.
Daisuke.
Stuff like this happens every day in the city, right? Have you ever been caught in something up like this? Never. Let's see what happens.
Whoa.
Oh, oops. Maybe I should have said. I've never really like lived in a city, so I don't know either. I guess let's talk about it. Maybe I should have like compared it to New York. Oh, well, I gained little music notes anyway. Well, the police will handle those murders. I love how they're not really talking. They're just lines are coming out of their head. They're just moving their hands.
That's how I talk with people. Is that not how you talk with people?
Of
This is
course.
for you.
Walk up to my buddy,
The
a few
fuck?
lines pop out of my head.
You just gave us
move my
blue
hand.
cheese chips.
I
What is blue
Careful
cheese
what-
chips?
don't want this.
I should have just threw it back at his face and said no, and, like stomped on his jaw or something.
Today's cunt.
God damn it, Micah! Okay.
Morning.
Yeah, what's up, Nanako?
You still upset about yesterday?
What happened? Yes. Oh, I thought you were talking to me. No, fuck you, Stuart. Oh, okay, Michael. I thought we were about to just leave Nanako.
Wait, she found out where we live? We've left her here alone almost every single day.
Oh, cool. You're home. Hey, if you're free today, want to go somewhere?
She find out where we
Too.
live.
Yeah, she just did.
How about you, Nanako-chan? Want to come?
Ooh, she's inviting her. I thought that was Nanako gasping.
Say
Was
no,
that
no,
you?
no. Go watch the TV. Go watch the TV. You're not coming. She's not coming.
Aw. She's coming too. She's a part of the gang now. We recruit her.
I'm part of the gang.
We throw her in the
Throw her
TV,
in the
as
TV
well.
world.
She gets her own persona.
Where else is there to go?
I love Junes.
Nanako-chan.
But we were supposed to go on a real trip somewhere.
That really sucks.
We were going to make boxed lunches.
We can make box lunches here. Let's get a cardboard box and just throw some food in it.
Boxed lunches, Nanako-chan?
Oh, so you're the family cook? Pretty impressive, big bro.
Oh no.
Big bro.
And now Nanako calls you Big Bro from now on.
Whoa, you can cook?
Oh,
You
great.
do seem to be great with your hands. Never mind.
Holy shit.
God damn it, Yosuke.
I'm a pretty good cook too, you know. Probably.
She's not a good cook.
If you'd asked, I would have whipped up some boxed lunches. Easy as pie. Yeah.
Again, she is not a good cook.
Let me think about no.
She not? How do you know?
What makes you think I can't cook? Let's have a cook-off and see for ourselves.
She's not.
Am I gonna find out right now, or are they gonna do a
You'll
cook-off?
find out later in
Hey,
the
I never
game,
said I
but
cooked.
like in one of the episodes in the animation, she makes lunch and it turns no wait.
But I
It was either her or
feeling
Nanako that made the
like I'd
food,
win
and it
anyway.
looked like the Persona slime. But it was purple.
Then
and
they
it was
throw
like,
it in the TV and they have to fight the shadow version
there
of the
you
food.
go. But like it had those like stench marks, those like type of thing, you know what I mean? And they were expecting
Nanako-chan
you
could
to
be our
eat it.
judge. I bet we'll make something that ranks up there with your mom's cooking.
Alright,
Nanako-chan.
bottoms
I
up.
don't have a mom. She died in an accident.
Well, shit. Now the plot thickens.
This is why we don't fucking take you places, Nanako.
God damn it.
Hey, Yosuke.
Just ignore
Yosuke,
her.
you didn't know. You're a fucking loser.
Sorry, I didn't know.
It's okay.
No, it's actually really fucking tragic what happens to her mom.
Even if I don't have a mom, I have Dad with me.
That gets like
Except-
it gets explored a lot in both Nanako's and Dojima's social links.
And now I have a brother too.
Oh, okay, Nanako.
And I'm
Shit.
having a lot of fun today. I love Junes.
This is weird. She just blushed super bright and then it's just gone.
Yeah? That's good.
We'll play with you anytime you want, Nanako-chan.
It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm so fucking tired, Nanako, please. I'm studying for a test right now, Nanako.
Stop.
Leave me alone. Nanako, I'm in Taiwan right now. Please, I can't travel.
Come on, Nanako-chan. Let's go get soda.
Come on, Nanako, let's go get a
My
soda.
mother's in the hospital, Nanako.
Fuck. God damn it.
You would know something about that, wouldn't you?
Fuck you, Michael.
She's a strong girl.
Yeah, she makes me feel like I'm the little kid here.
You are the little kid here, Chie.
That's it. I'm gonna go get something for Nanako-chan too.
Like a soda. They all get her a soda.
Do you want something too?
Give me a soda. I think we just unlocked hers.
And Nanako can see this like whole card thing happening too. She's like, "Well, what's that? What the fuck is that?"
She's screaming. She can't read the words because they're reversed for her.
I've never seen anything like that before.
What the
is that?
fuck? Why are you glowing?
Want to share some takoyaki?
You had a fun time with Nanako and your friends.
Aw.
Aw, isn't that
So nice.
fucking adorable? Isn't that cute? Isn't that sweet? And now she's back to watching TV. Aw. I mean, at least she's
Watching the game show.
It's the same game show with the same characters.
It's the same episode. It's just been taking a really long time.
Oh my god. You know that you have a book that you haven't finished yet. Perhaps you should sit on the sofa and read.
Like a hostage situation.
There we go. There's a desk. Your knowledge will increase. If you get a good score on the test, you may become well known among your classmates and be more popular. Yep. I think, like, when you max out your knowledge, one of the jobs you can do is a tutor, and then you get a social link where you're just tutoring this dude. Or I should say this boy, middle schooler.
Tutor?
Yeah, you become a tutor. The kid was interesting. It was an interesting thing, but like, I couldn't finish it in time.
You teach him.
I don't exactly remember. It's just like I guess like cutscenes where it's like, oh, you taught him a lot of stuff. You helped him on math. You did stuff with him.
Yeah, you don't even know what like the other part of alphabet is though, like the two words that inspired it.
What do you mean?
Like it was alpha and what's the other word? And you said bet, like a fucking moron.
How the fuck do you remember that?
I'll play a clip right here.
Fuck you! The other one.
Bet!
Isn't it beta? Ignore that shit.
Fucking dumbass. You can't tutor. Can't tutor that kid.
She's not cute.
Doesn't want to be called cute. Wait, are we actually going to try to take her to the TV world?
Yeah, we're gonna take all these. We're gonna take Ko and Daisuke in there too.
I for a second forgot that. For some reason, I thought that was like Chia and Yukiko there. I forgot that. I didn't even like acknowledge who was all in the room.
Well, have you ever like watched this one video called SpongeBob Skin Theory?
No.
It's really disturbing.
Oh boy.
Where it's basically, it goes in depth about the first 4 seasons, about how there's like so many instances while characters in the show nonchalantly rip off their skin.
Uh-huh.
So like revealing like they're another person, or it's like human body parts. Like actual human parts that makes no sense.
I would have to watch that video. I'm intrigued.
It's like an hour long. I listened to it at work, and it was like, holy shit. Alright, so with that, I increased a lot of my social statuses with them. Now I'm going to leave her there. Because since Dojima's not home, I get to sneak out. And fingers crossed it's Chie outside or something, I don't know.
You get like a good boost if it's Chia.
No, it's just like to increase her little stuff at night. So that when I see her... So that when... Oh, there we go. So when I see her
Chia.
again...
You two will be closer.
Yeah. So like when I try to like hang out with her again, I can immediately go into the next social link thing, if any of this makes sense.
I guess I'm following a little bit.
Yeah, it's all good. My during Thanksgiving break, my brother brought his girlfriend over from Virginia.
Yes.
And she taught me how to play spades, and I've never really played cards before. So I was like,
nice.
So I was like, wow, like I really don't know what I'm doing. And I eventually got there to where I'm like still a noob, but I understand what was going on.
We are really into card games, and I actually do know how to play quite a few because of that.
Oh, nice.
I'm not the biggest fan of it, but when I'm like with family, it's a pretty enjoyable like pastime.
Yeah, I think like in
That's
terms
something
of, I think in terms of like cards, I think I've played Uno the most. I have no plans.
It was fun, but it's kind of like you like use a normal deck of cards to play it.
You use a normal deck of cards to play Uno?
No, I'm saying like it's not. It's a little different because it's not like a card game that you just play with a normal card deck.
Oh, okay.
But it's a fun game. I love Uno. I know Hell Euchre
Oh hell
I,
yeah!
there's
What?
they're two different games, but they're pretty similar actually, like very similar. There's other ones I know, and they're not ringing a bell. Of course, there's like the really basic ones like Go Fish or War, but there's a game called Golf. Golf, I've played that one. It's not a bad pastime, but like I said, it's kind of like just kind of an easy game to like kind of have a conversation with people while you're playing it. Doesn't
Yeah.
require too much from you.
Michael, we're about to be mauled by this fox.
Voice the fox. Hey, you piece of shit! I'm the fox. Call me the fox.
Hello there, Mr. Fox. What you doing there?
Fuck you! I'm gonna give you rabies.
Do you live in the shrine?
I've got so many rabies, and it's gonna take one bite. Then you're gonna die. You're gonna get sick and die.
What's that in your mouth?
It's a gun in the shape of a house.
Oh, I don't really like that. I don't really like you.
I pull the string and then it shoots you.
I could just take it from you.
I'm just fucking with you, man.
I have the gun now.
Not a gun.
Please help Grandma's legs get better. What the fuck is
Yeah,
this?
man. Oh man, please help Grandma's legs get better.
Who
I
the
was
fuck
just messing
cares
with you.
about
That's all I
Grandma?
want.
Why did you give this to me, Fox? Mr.
Hey,
Fox?
watch it. Watch it, buddy.
Okay.
Watch it. It's my grandma we're talking about.
You know, I
Come on
could
now.
just kick you.
Don't. If you do that, then.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Old Person.
Hello, Sonny.
You know, I could literally just kick you too, and no one would notice.
If you do that, I'll set your house on fire.
I could just grab this fucking statue and bash your
I'm gonna
goddamn
do it.
skull in.
I'm doing it regardless now.
Joke's on you. That's not my real house.
I'll just burn every single house down until I get to yours. It'll have to be one of them.
Okay, have fun with that.
Alright, talk to you later.
Okay.
Never mind.
bye.
I'm gonna keep talking to you for a bit.
Okay, I guess we're gonna keep talking. Oh, this is it. This is it.
I can feel my penis again.
He just clipped right through me. No, wait, no, he didn't.
Hey, it's me again.
Hello there,
earlier.
Fox.
Man.
What's up?
Okay, I'm going. Wait, no, I'm looking at this thing instead.
Do you smell food in there?
Oh, I just all kinds of smells coming around the area.
That's interesting. Oh.
Someone's smoking dope behind that building right there.
Oh, okay, that's not really
Yeah,
good.
I'm trying to keep the streets clean, so I gotta get back to work.
I don't really think that's legal in this country, to be honest.
It's not, and I'm gonna put a stop to all of it.
Okay, wait.
I don't know what that was.
God damn it! I have to keep talking to you.
Having a panic attack.
Fuck you! I don't want to see you ever again.
I'm having a panic attack, man.
What, Herman?
Dude, panic attacks are like 30 times worse for foxes than they are for human. It's a fact. You can look it up. It's on. You can Google it.
Good.
I don't like this, man.
Oh, I'm going for puberty.
Oh wow, that's right now.
Yes, I am.
It just happens like
Someone
that.
help me.
This is a pretty quick, drastic change.
Yes, this is fucking awful.
All right, well, you better not come near this box, or I'm gonna bite and give you rabies.
I was literally having a brain fart about, like, why is it taking me to these other places? And I realized, oh, the shrine. I think I got up to, like, 5 ranks on this, because this requires you to do side quests in order to boost it, and I didn't really like that.
The prime suspect in yesterday's ATM
But I guess that's
robbery
just
in
me.
northern Inaba was arrested earlier today. The alleged thief is
The TV and it's Yasuke.
26-year-old former employee.
They just arrested him for no reason.
No, he committed the robbery.
Oh my god.
He fucked with everything that you guys have been working on for his own selfish desires.
He was just bored.
How many days is he gonna call in sick? These rookies lately sure.
Welcome back.
Aw.
Nanako, I'm sorry I broke my promise again.
I'm sorry I lied to you.
Oh, my big bro and his friends played with me instead.
He's going to be introduced to the concept of him being a big bro.
In the back of his mind, he's just like, big bro? And he
that's
just
a
beats the
genius.
shit out of him when Nanako goes to bed.
Good eye. Well, today is Children's Day.
Is there a thing
Exists?
called Children's Day?
Maybe?
So I brought you a present.
I mean, what? His hand just went to like another dimension.
Is that?
Ooh, a T-shirt.
Well, it's a T-shirt.
Why did
Aw,
they
it's
use the scared reaction for that?
It's a
Took me a
platypus.
while to decide what to get you.
It's cute.
Wow, there's a picture on the front. That's so funny.
I don't think she's allowed to wear that at school though, because of
I got
uniforms.
you one too. Not that you're still a child or anything, but
Also, because platypuses are really offensive.
It's platypi.
Oh, it isn't.
don't mention it. I thought you might need one.
Did you see a single episode of Phineas and Ferb where they called it a platypi? I think so. Mess. Sorry, that was uncalled for. That was rude.
You gotta post a picture of Perry the platypus, like really muscular.
All right. Should I post? I'll post a few if there's a few. If there's a lot of them.
That's good. All right, I can't leave now. He's watching me.
You leave the house. He runs outside, like grabs you by the throat.
Gets a gun,
Don't
shoots,
you?
shoots me in my knees. Get the fuck back inside.
Don't you ever do that?
God damn. I think what I was saying earlier, like sometimes when I'm listening to the radio in my car, it just says like, "Oh, hey, it's so and so day." Like one was hot dog day, one was a pirate day, like act like a pirate
Yeah.
day or something. So, I mean, if people
Of course, you went to work and acted like a pirate all day.
if people want to like celebrate that type of stuff,
Damn it, I
like
just
go
fixed
for
this
it.
thing. It's making squeaking sounds again.
Maybe it's karma. I'm sure it's noisy. Maybe...
Shoot people with a cannonball.
Huh? Yeah.
Where can we get a cannonball?
Hey, by the way, I'm sorry
Museum.
about the other day. You know,
That's true.
about what I said to Nanako-chan. After hanging out with Nanako-chan, I feel even stronger that we have to solve this case.
I mean, Yosuke didn't know.
I don't think you can be that angry at him.
Yeah, I mean,
I've seen that in some TV shows and movies before, though. This isn't the only people who did it. It's like someone says, "Oh, how about your
Same to you.
parents or your mother?" And like, "Oh, my mother is dead," and they feel really bad about it. But it's just like
Chie and Yukiko seem
something to feel bad about. I mean, it's like you feel empathetic after you hear that, but you don't feel guilty of like. It'd never, if you're meeting someone for the first time, you would never know that.
Yeah,
never
or
mind
like
it.
maybe
Yeah, if we
embarrassed,
keep
like, oh
chatting, we're
crap, I
gonna be
didn't
late.
know. I feel like a goof.
Just be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. That's awful."
Man, school's such a chore.
Yeah.
I'd laugh
Much
in their
livelier than
face.
in the city, so I keep speeding.
And
I
you
guess
say
that
you
did it.
laugh at the person with the dead parents.
Yep.
Well, until I get my motorcycle.
It's my
license,
thing.
I
That's my
just have to
quirk.
walk.
It's an innocent little quirk.
God, I remember, I think I was in second grade in like 2006. It was like June 6. Yeah, the 666. That was the day itself, and it was like, oh my God! Did you hear about today? It's 666. The devil, he's rising again. I saw in the newspaper that a mother's child just died.
Okay. uh, someone died today, as if that's news. That like someone's gonna die every single day. But if it's on the 666 day, it's like, oh no.
Okay, I got a choice. Either I want to hang out with Yosuke or I can hang out with Chie. Or it's Friday, I think. No, wait. Midterms are next week, so I can't go to the clubs.
At least they were peaceful.
So yeah, it's either Yosuke or Chie.
I listened in on the housewives gossiping at Junes, but it doesn't seem like anything happened. And I haven't heard anything about someone disappearing suddenly either. You think Yukiko could have been the last of the victims?
Nope. Nope.
I don't know, but we shouldn't relax as long as the culprit remains at large.
I wonder. Will someone show
Culprit's
up on
Teddy.
TV
Let's
with
just
the
fuck.
rings?
Let's be honest with ourselves right now. That fucking bear.
Oh,
We only
the
knew
plot
a
will
little more
thicken.
about who the killer might be.
the plot will thicken.
It was Nanako.
Fighting over it now. If someone does show
It's
up on the
Nanako the whole
Midnight
time.
Channel, then we'll deal with
She like starts to morph like Scrappy Doo does at the end of the Scooby Doo movie.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. That fucking movie was a trip. I never watched the sequel.
I don't want to think about it.
Sequel's much better than the first one.
I don't think it was ever like
I
on
wish I had
TV.
First one
though.
isn't-
gift for studying.
I saw the second one in theaters, and the first one I saw like on TV. But
Why don't you have Yukiko go over some of the
first one I thought was really boring, and then I thought what they did with Scrappy Doo at the end of it was funny. Although I will say, you know, you did make that character.
Yeah, geez,
I don't like it when shows completely shit on the character that they made just to appease the people. It's just like, you made it, own it.
honestly, I was just like watching a bunch of this YouTuber named Billiam, and he's just been going over the entire Scooby-Doo franchise.
I think I've seen his thumbnails because he's done like a lot with Scrappy in the thumbnails too, and saying like downfall or something.
Yeah, basically like what he's watched. It's not Scrappy's fault that the show sucked. It was
It's
like
because they started to use him too much.
it's kind of that, and the writers. Like, it was already going downhill before Scrappy came in, and then they changed the formula up a bit, and then they took out the cast.
Yeah.
And then when the show sucked, Scrappy also was bad. Like, it wasn't just Scrappy, it was Scooby and Shaggy and like the rest of the show.
Scrappy I don't like my thing with Scrappy was always like he wasn't a great character, but at the same time, I didn't think any of the old character, like in the old stuff, I thought it was a very bland show, and Scrappy added a little bit more personality to it.
Yeah. I mean, also,
Well,
like Scrappy just gained the personality or quirks or whatever of, like, Daphne, Velma, and Fred.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a second.
Oh.
And then they brought Daphne back.
I should start heading home.
I think Michael was assassinated by, like, a bear or something.
Sorry, hold on. I gotta maybe stop this episode, and I gotta go check on something.
Do you guys hear that? A fucking... Oh my god, it's a bear!